Write the question.
Pardon?
You can write the question.
Oh, okay. I'll go get the school book then.
Yeah. No, no, no. What you can do is, oh, this is also good. If you can type, that's better.
Okay.
You yeah. Can you dictate? Or
Pardon?
can you speak? Read the question.
Okay. This chapter is on distance and speed. A train is traveling at an average speed of 96 kmh.
One second. One second. One second. One second. One second. Just a
A
second.
train is
A train is traveling
traveling
at a average speed of 900
96.
996.
No, 96.
Only 96 or 996?
96.
96. After that,
And then it says km and then uh a dash, I think.
kilometer.
K and yeah, and then a H.
Okay, kilometer per hour.
And then
Yeah.
and then it says what is the total distance traveled after A 3 hours, B 5 hours.
What is the total distance traveled
Traveled after
after
A 3 hours or B 5 hours.
3 hours, 5 hours?
Oh, yeah, 5 hours.
Okay. Okay, it's a very easy question. Let's do 26 kilometer per hour, 3 hours and 5 hours. So you would like to, okay, we'll do one by one. You would like to
Okay.
write all the questions, tell me, or how many questions you have?
Um, there's um every question there's 7 questions. Every chapter there's 7 questions.
Mike, okay. Do you have it in your book or you have it in your computer also? Soft copy,
I have it in my book.
hard copy. Okay, fine, fine. So, can you dictate all the questions? All the five, some main different type of questions, maybe uh, at least three or four.
Different.
Yeah, second question.
Okay.
We'll do them together.
Uh,
Yeah.
okay. Jenny and Harriet. So any name. Jenny and Harry.
Okay.
Competed in a 200 meters bicycle race.
Yeah.
Jenny cycled Johnny cycled at a speed of 5 meters and then dash S.
Hmm.
Harry cycled at a speed of 8 meters dash S. If they started at the same time, A. Find the time Harry took to reach the finishing line, or B. How far was Harry from Johnny when Harry reached the finishing line?
1 second.
If they started at the same time. A. Find the time Harry took to reach. The
Hmm.
finishing line.
Hmm. Next question.
Or B.
Yeah. In the same part or
Yeah,
different
in the
question?
same one. Oh, this is the same one, the B.
Hmm.
How far was Harry from Johnny when Harry reached the finishing line? How far was Harry from Johnny when Harry when Harry
I think you're doing some mistake. How far was Harry from Johnny?
How far was Harry from Johnny when Harry reached the finishing line?
Okay. Right. Correct, no? Next question.
Um, shall I do different questions? Like, um,
Yeah, tell me all. At least I want you to tell me three, five questions or six. Then I will do all them together.
okay. These are these are word problems. So a salesman,
Okay.
a salesman took one and a half hours to drive.
Salesman.
Yeah, took 1.5 2 hours to drive from Stirling to Glasgow at an average speed of 72 kilometers h. When he returned from Glasgow
Hmm. Hmm.
to Stirling,
Hmm.
he travelled
Hmm.
at an average speed of 90 kilometers h.
Hmm.
Along the same route.
How long did the
The same
same
route.
spelling?
ROUTE.
After that,
How long how long did the salesman
it's route or salesman. How long did the salesman?
how long did the salesman take to reach Stirling?
Where is route? You said route, ROUT.
Yeah,
Where do I have to write the route?
route where it says 90 kilometers h, it says along 90 kilometers h,
Okay.
and then it's the same
Uh,
sentence along the route. Same route.
okay. That's it.
Yeah.
Tell me two more questions.
Um,
Three more. You can do.
um, um, so an aeroplane
Yeah.
traveled at an average
Yeah.
speed of 428
Hmm.
yeah. Find the distance traveled after
Hmm.
A 7.5 hours. So 7.5 hours.
Hmm.
B 15 and 5/8 hours. 8 hours.
15 5 by 8 hours.
Yeah,
Over. That's it.
yeah.
Okay, you can tell me one, two more. We'll
Uh, Steve took 2 hours
Hmm.
to ride uh, to ride a moped.
Morphet.
MOPED. Not to ride a moped.
Okay.
From his friend's house to the beach. He rode a distance of 132 kilometers, but there's no dash.
182.
132 kilometers.
82. Okay.
132.
32. Hmm.
For another 3 hours.
For
Another 3 hours.
hmm.
From the beach to his home.
Hmm. Yeah.
Uh, um, this distance between his friend's house.
But this distance.
The distance between his friend's house.
Hmm.
His friend's house.
Hmm.
From the beach from his house. No, that was wrong. It's wrong up till house. No, from the beach is wrong. I did it wrong.
Distance between his friend's house from the beach.
No, the distance between his friend's house and his home was 220 kilometers. And his home was
220.
220 kilometers.
Then
Find Steve's speed for the distance.
find Steve
Speed for the distance
for the distance.
from the beach to his home.
Sorry. Find Steve speed.
For the distance,
I'm writing correct.
yeah, from the beach to his home.
Okay.
B.
Hmm.
What was his average? His average speed for the whole distance.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay. So just a second. I'll take a So this comes in your mathematics or physics part?
mathematics.
Okay. So, okay. Just one second. Okay, let's start. Uh, you can see the screen.
Yeah.
Train is traveling at an average speed of 96 km per hour. What is the distance traveled in 3 hours? So we'll do the first
Yeah.
question. Hmm. Now we given now speed of train is given 96 km per hour. Now we have to tell the distance traveled. I'm talking about the A question. We have distance we have to tell after 3 hours. That means time is given. Understood till here?
Yeah.
Okay. So what is the formula we will use? You know?
Um, division.
Which formula we'll use?
Division.
No, distance is equal to speed into time. You know this formula?
No.
So either you
No.
can okay you can use this formula or we can do it by another method. Both there are two methods. So one is this formula. We have to tell distance. So distance equal to speed into time. Simple. 96 kilometer per hour into 3 hour. So the unit IR get cancelled and 96 into 3. 3 6 are 18. 1 carry. 3 9 are 27. 28. 288 kilometers. Understood?
Yeah.
So distance traveled in 3 hours is this much. There is one more way of alter. There is one more way, alternate method, is that in 1 hour the speed is 96 kilometer per hour. Correct?
Yeah.
What does this mean? In 1 hour, 96
This.
kilometer.
Yeah.
So in 3 hours, how much? 96 into 3.
288.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now second question. Can you do the second one? In 5 hours, how many? How much distance?
Okay. 480.
Perfect. Correct. So we'll go to the second question now. Oh, sorry. Did you copy that?
Yeah.
Okay. Good. The second
I
question is.
can't see the screen anymore.
Oh, you couldn't see the screen. One second. Can you see the screen now? No?
No.
One second. Yeah, now?
No. Yeah, I can see it now.
Okay, so you can see it, right? So Johnny and Harry completed 200-meter bicycle race. So there is a bicycle race from A to B, let's say. Okay,
Yeah.
let's say start to end. This is 200-meter. Harry cycled at the speed of 8 meter per second. So in this question, distance is given 200-meter. For Harry, the speed of Harry is how much?
Um.
8 meter per second.
Yeah.
And if they started at same time, find the time when Harry took to reach the finishing line. So it's simple. So first of all, time we have to find. What is the formula? Time equals to, we know the formula, distance equals to speed into time. I told you, right?
Yeah.
Always remember this formula. Always remember distance will come this side. Okay.
Okay.
So 200 meter equals to 8 meter per second into time. So time will be how much? 200 upon 8 meters upon meter per second. So meter get cancelled. Second will come on top. Now divide 200 divided by 8 is how much? 8 2 is 16. 40. 8 5 is 40. 25 second. Understood?
Yeah.
So this will be time taken by Harry, because we are using speed of Harry. So time taken by Harry. Understood?
Yeah.
Okay. So you can note it down.
Um. Where it says taken by Harry after 258? What's that there?
What you're saying?
Where it says taken by Harry and then it's equal sign and it says 258. What's that thing over at the side of 8?
Oh, it is not 2058. 25 seconds. 200 by 8 is
Okay.
25.
Okay. Thank you.
So no, we have not completed the question. You copied this?
Yeah.
So this was the first part. Now we will go to the second part. Okay. Also, how far was Harry from Johnny when Harry reached the finishing line?
Yeah.
Okay. Distance, speed. Have you copied?
Yeah.
Hmm. So I'll write it again. For the second part, I have to write the B. Question number 2. This is the start. This is the end. This is 200-meter. This is let's say speed of Harry, speed of Johnny. Speed of Harry is 8 meter per second. Speed of Johnny is 5 meter per second. Now, of course, Harry will read first, right?
Yeah.
Let's say Harry has reached here. and here is Johnny. Okay,
Okay.
so we have to find this distance. Okay,
Okay.
any idea how we'll find? Any idea? Anything? So one way of doing is, we there are many ways. See, we know distance, speed, and time. Distance is constant; you cannot change. Correct.
Yeah.
So how you can do is, first you can find at what time Harry reached here. Okay.
Okay.
Then you have to find, like say if you get, like we came to know the time taken by Harry. Just now we calculated. How much was that? 25 seconds. So at 25 second Harry has reached here. Correct.
Yeah.
So we can find out at 25 second where, uh, at 25 second where is Johnny. Correct.
Yeah.
So distance is, we have to find out distance traveled by Johnny. Uh, traveled by Johnny in 25 seconds. Correct.
Yeah.
So I can call it as DJ. Okay. So now I have to, now time is given as 25 seconds I found out, and distance I have to find out. Speed I know. Speed of Johnny is how much? 5 meter per second. I know speed, I know time. I have to find out distance. So again same formula. Distance equal to speed into time. So distance traveled by Johnny equals to speed of Johnny into time. That is 25. So 5 meter per second into 25, 125, 125 meters. Understood?
Yeah.
So I got this. From starting till here, 125 meter Johnny traveled in 1. So I have to find out this distance between Johnny and Harry. So how will I get? 200 minus 125, correct?
Yeah.
So this will be 200 minus 125, that is 75. So I don't have space, I'll write here. Distance between Johnny and Harry, 200 minus 125, 75. Okay. Or no,
Okay.
no, what was the question? Half hours on, yeah, correct. So this was the question. So I repeat how I did the question. First of all, starting and ending point is fixed, distance is fixed for the race 200 meters. Now both started at the same time. First question was easy. We have to calculate time taken by Harry. Speed of Harry is known, distance of Harry is known, 200 meters. So we came to know time is equal to distance upon speed. So 200 upon 8, 25 seconds. The first part was easy, correct?
Yeah.
Now the second part was bit tough. The second part said that when Harry reached the finishing line, where was Johnny? So I need to find out distance. So distance between Johnny and Harry. So the technique I used is, if I find out the distance traveled by Johnny from starting point, then I can come to know. So I used time. From time I converted to, what is happening? Second. First I used time. From time I converted into distance. So you first I found out time. Time taken by Johnny is 25 seconds. Now time taken by Johnny will be equal to time taken by Harry, correct? I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, because we have to find out distance between Johnny and Harry when Harry reached the finishing line. So when Harry reached the finishing line, the time was 25 seconds. So at 25 seconds, I have to find out where was Johnny. So I found out very simple, distance equal to speed into time. I found out at 25 seconds where was Johnny. So it was 125 meters. So simple, 200 minus 125. Understood?
Yeah.
Okay. So we have less time. What we can do is, first of all, you copy this.
Yeah.
So there are many ways. What we can do, I will solve all the questions which you gave me. Okay, and
Okay.
I'll try to do. Now you're big enough. I don't have time for giving. What you can do, you can just change the numbers and take and do yourself the homework. In the same questions, just change the numbers. You can also do different
Okay.
questions, and also you can do the same questions, just like from 200 make it 300 and do the question on your own. Okay, like that.
Okay.
From 5 meter per second make it 6 meter per second. Make the changes in the question in all the 5 questions which I'm doing today. 6 questions, 5 questions, sorry. And you can do
Okay.
it, and also you can do the other questions. Okay, try out.
Okay.
Now realized it. Okay, I'll quickly do the 3 4 5. Salesman took 1.5 hours to travel from Sterling to Galgo at an average speed of 72. No, again, Sterling to Galgo, the speed is given. This is Sterling, this is Galgo. The speed is given as 72 kilometer per hour. In all the questions, distance, speed and time, two things will be given, one thing you have to find out. So speed is given. When he returned from Sterling to Galway, he traveled at 90. So while going, his speed is this much. While coming, his speed is 90. Okay.
Okay.
Uh, how long did the salesman take to reach Sterling? How long salesman take to? So how long? 1.5 hours. Okay. In the first part of the journey, time is also given 1.5 hours. Okay.
Okay.
So there are two parts of the journey, going and coming. So answer. So from Sterling to Galgo, speed is given, time is given. We have to calculate distance. Okay. So distance is
Okay.
equal to speed into time. So 72 into 1.5, unit is same, kilometer hour, kilometer per hour. And so uh, you can calculate like 36, 78, 108 kilometers. Understood?
Yeah.
So this is from going journey. Now the concept here we'll use is the distance will be same, correct? While going and coming.
Yeah.
So this same distance I will use for return journey. 108 kilometer is the distance. I know the speed in the return journey is 90 kilometer per hour. Now I have to find out the time. T2 I can take it as T2, S2. Distance will be same, D1, D2 is same. T1, S1. Okay.
Okay.
You can take it as D1. Now D1 equals to D2 equals to D. So now time we have to find. Now time equals to distance upon speed. So 108 upon 90. So how much is it? 1.3 hours. So this is the time taken for return journey. T1 was time taken for going journey. So question is asking what is the total time to reach Stirling. Reach Stirling means from Stirling to Glasgow back to Stirling. So 1.5 hours, while then plus the 1.3 hours. Going time 1.5, coming time 1.3. So total time is 2.8. Okay.
Okay.
Time taken to reach Stirling. Back, I think there's a word missing. It will be back. Time taken to reach Stirling, back to the time taken. And okay, understood?
Okay. Yeah.
Have you copied?
Yeah.
Shall I delete this page?
Yeah.
So how much time we have? We have very less time. So question number 4. An aeroplane traveled at an average speed of 428 km per hour. The speed of aeroplane is given 428 km per hour. Distance traveled after 7.5 hours. It is very simple. Uh, Time is given 7.5 hours. You have to calculate the distance. Can you do this question? How, how you'll do this question? You can do, right?
Um.
Simple.
So,
Same formula. What is the formula?
the formula is it's distance
Equals to,
times time
yes,
equals to time
time into,
speed into time.
yeah, that's all. Just multiply both. Got it?
Yeah.
And for B part also you can do B part. Time is 15 pi by 8 converted into proper fraction. Solve this, whatever you get. So this is the time. Second part also same thing. Distance speed is same, 428. Okay. You can find the second,
Okay.
same distance equal to speed into time. Distance equal to speed into time. Okay, copy this. Have you copy? Do this as homework. Done?
I did the B part, which was 15 times by 8, and then number 5, which was 120.
Which question you're talking?
B, where you do 15 times by 8 plus 5 equals 120.
Yeah, 125 by 8. So same, 428 into 125 by 8. 8 5 is the 40. 3 8 3 3 8 3 is the 24. 8 5 is the 40. So 53.5 into 25. You can calculate 125, sorry. Okay. So you can copy this, do as homework.
Okay.
Copied?
Yeah.
Okay. So Steve took 2 hours to ride a moped from his friend's house to beach. So this is the beach, his friend's house. Now while going, 2 hours. Time is 2 hours. He rode distance of 130 for another 3 hours from beach to home. From beach we head to his home. it took another 3 hours. Okay, T2,
Okay.
T1. Distance between his friend's home and his house is 220. So distance between friend's home to his house is how much? Total distance
20.
220. So we know total distance is 220, total time is T1 plus T2, 2 plus 3, 5 hours. So you came to know time is 5 hours, distance is 220. Simple. You have to find out the speed. The speed is equal to distance upon time. Always remember, distance will always come in the numerator while we are finding out the time or speed. If you're finding out distance, the formula is distance equal to speed in time. If you're finding out speed, distance upon time. If you're finding out time, distance upon speed. So simple. 220 upon 5. So 5 whole 20, 5 whole 20, 44 kilometer per hour. Find the speed for the distance from beach to his home. Oh, 1 second, sorry. We have done some mistake. He wrote it is no from beach to his home. Sorry. The second distance is given as 132 kilometer. Okay. The
Okay.
first distance will be 222. 220 minus 132. So it's a bit complicated. 100 minus 12, 88 kilometers. Understood how I got this? 220 minus
Yeah.
132. Okay. So first part is I have to find out the what is first part? Find the speed for the distance from beach to home. Second part we have to find out speed S2. Very simple. D2 by T2. Okay, we'll not do this whatever we did. Okay. So
Okay.
uh, I'll use different color. First part I have to find out S2 means speed in the second part of journey. So it will be D2 by T2, 132 by 3, 3 4s are 12, 3 4s are 12. Understood?
Yeah.
Now what is the second thing? What was his average speed for the whole? So what is the average speed? The formula for average speed is, do you know? Total distance upon total time. Okay.
Okay.
So what is the total distance? 220. What is the total time? 5 hours. So 5 4 the 20, 5 4 the 20. What? Understood?
Yeah.
So you can copy this question. Done? Take a screenshot.
I've done.
Okay, so that's it for today. Okay. So
Okay.
thank you, Tarim. I hope you understood.
Thank you.
I hope you understood.
Bye.
Bye. Take care.
Thank you.